Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Lonnie, and this is the Cleaning Assist, where once a week I go over to my daughter's apartment and help her tackle her generally pretty extreme messes. This week I was kind of excited, had a little extra time, so I was able to do a whole apartment cleaning today. Going to start by taking out this load of laundry that was already dried and starting a fresh load. One thing I noticed right away when I came over to the apartment today was there was a lot of clothes across the floor, so wanted to prioritize that because I knew that if I could just get that stuff up right away, it would make a pretty big difference already just by picking up the clothes. So that is what I'm going to do. Just go through the living room and pick up all of the clothes that are there and get those in the dirty clothes hamper, knowing full well there's no way I'm going to be able to get this laundry done today, but I normally just get 1 or 2 loads done while I'm here, so I just try to keep it moving and get as much folded as I can before I leave. After I pick up the clothes, I'm going to go start in the kitchen. I usually like to start in the kitchen just because I think it makes the biggest difference when you get, it feels good to have a clean kitchen. So going to start over there, picking up the trash and doing the dishes. And then I'll also work on the floors over there as well before I move into the next space. Going into the twins' bedroom next. Really not bad. As you know, if you've watched any of my other videos, this room can get pretty crazy sometimes. I had washed the sheets the last time I was here, and then my daughter just put those bottom sheets back on, so I'm going to go ahead and add the top sheet, make their beds, sweep and mop. I mean, pretty much that was all that needed to be done in here today. Once I was finished with the girls' room, the first load of laundry was done. So just a few things that belong to the twins. So I'm going to go ahead and fold those up and put them away. And then switch over the next load. Next up, I'll be moving into the living room, kind of sweeping and mopping as I go, wanting to get everything up off the floor. So picking up anything along the way, like if there's any toys or anything like that, and then also just going to sweep up the big stuff as I continue on. I'm going to go ahead and pull this couch out too and see what is under there today and sweep and mop under there as well. Moving into the dining room next. The dining room was probably the biggest mess of everything today. Lots of trash and spilled stuff on the table. So, kind of the biggest task, I guess, was this room over here next. But real quickly, I just want to bring up gloves. Talk about gloves for a minute. When I was young and married to my first husband, for whatever reason, he would give me a hard time about wearing gloves when I clean. And even like some of his friends would think that was strange too. But when I was growing up, my mom always used gloves like doing the dishes or cleaning the bathrooms and stuff like that. So it became kind of a weird thing where I would only wear gloves in secret. But as I got older, while I was in college, I worked as a CNA, and I just remember like having this clear thought one day that like the amount of stuff that you clean up at an assisted living home or a nursing home with gloves on is insane. So pretty much you can tackle any mess with gloves on. And I think that that was kind of my turning point where I'm like, I don't care if other people have a problem with it. I can get things done so much quicker like that. But I've also noticed even on YouTube, sometimes people make comments about like wearing gloves while cleaning. So I'm here to say if you can clean easier with gloves on, do it shamelessly, because just being more productive is better, and I'm all about that life. Because some of these messes over here are just pretty gross. So I don't know, I can tackle them without thinking twice about it with gloves on. But tell me what you think. Do you think it's weird when people wear gloves like cleaning messes around? I think that it's pretty normal that people wear gloves when cleaning the bathroom, but some of those other messes, but maybe they're not as big as my daughter's. So still, like I said, shamelessly embracing love life. All right, I just want to take a minute to show you where I'm at. It's been almost 3 hours, or maybe like 2.5. So I'm winding down time-wise, but I feel like I'm just so close to a super satisfying clean. So what I still need to do, trash always has to go out. There's usually a lot of trash.
But the girls' room is done. I kind of want to go into the front bathroom and maybe do that. I might have time for that. In the kitchen, everything's basically done, but I still need to clean the sink and add those dishes that I found like while I was cleaning. And then if I have time, I will wipe the counters or the cabinets down and the appliances down. I have one more load of wash going, so I might be able to get that done too. I'm not super sure. But at this point, I still do need to sweep. I like to sweep and mop one last time before I go like over everything, because I do it kind of in pieces while I'm here, but not too much left. So let's see what else I can get done. I think I'm gonna make my goal about 30 more minutes. I'm realizing I'm definitely putting off this trash because it is late July. I live in Arizona and it is monsoon weather, so it's extra yucky outside, so super hot, and it's not even that far. But this is why I say all the time to her, if you just take one one bag a night, it's not nearly as bad. But when you let it pile up like this, so you do start to dread this task, especially like in her scenario, she lives in an apartment, so it's a community trash can, like you have to walk over there and do it. So yeah, who wants to do that in this heat?
I'm so glad I had a little bit of extra time over here today where I can just completely get the whole apartment clean. I say the whole apartment, but as you guys know, I never go into her room or her bathroom, but all the other spaces I was able to touch today, and kind of get everything back in order. But that is going to do it for today's video. If you love extreme cleaning motivation and extreme messes and watching those satisfying before and afters, don't forget to subscribe for more weekly uploads just like these.